feel really weirdly proud seeing my own emote being used. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hey, everybody. Once again, it is I. For the second time today, Vesper Noir, the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempest and a member of HOLOSTARS English. We're doing an evening zatsudan. Let me thank people. Nikki, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. And thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Holy Four, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Moyax, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Little Six, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, everybody. Oh, that makes me happy. The tips that I got, the MVP is definitely like the saturation tip, which I do not remember how to do, but like definitely like it like pops because like the colors are like crazy bright, right? It's like, yeah. Why is the net lagging? I don't know. Sky Limit, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. I was so confused hearing the stream until I realized I had to open another window. Ain't that how it is, right? War Leader, hello. Good evening. Yeah, I'm a EU friendly streamer for my like main slot, but I'm like testing out if I could stream in a way that like the people that are tuning in from Asia, welcome back, Live Swordsman, hello. No, I was testing out like something, because the thing is like, I feel like if the Vesties that are hanging out from like Asia can make one stream live, then they'll be like less, you know, like then they can just like watch a VOD if they want, right? And then they don't feel pressured because they got the stream on Saturday that's gonna like, right? Supapong, thank you very much for the super chat. It's been 10,000. I haven't been streaming for 10,000 years. So the last able to watch live. That's what I was thinking. Now, can you? I feel conflicted. Let's talk. I did not expect this many boys to be playing. It's freaking 10 p.m. There's three boys from Tempest that are streaming, right? And I think there was 4. Right? Dia Nork, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Izumi, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. I feel conflicted. Any tempera, can you weigh in? Is it normal? Is it normal for Tempest to be streaming at like 10 p.m.? Like are the Asia tempera like actually fed pretty well? No, it's not normal. Yeah, yes. It's mostly because of rust. Ah, it's usually just Des. Okay, give me the scoop, right? Relative to like this stream right now, don't give me like a time. Give me like 2 hours earlier, 2 hours later. What's a better time? Like, what's better? Keeping in mind that like I have to stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. What do you think is like good? Vesper, it's 2 a.m. Do you live in like, where do you live? 2 hours later is underserved. 2 hours earlier is well fed. 2 hours earlier. 2 hours earlier? Yeah, I'm trying to find like a little like niche, right? Where like I'm not gonna overlap any of the boys because I just don't want to, right? Like I don't want to. They don't care. We're like, we all love each other, but you know, it's just I want to be like, what's this word? I want to be like considerate, right? And like never overlap, but like I feel like I'm overlap. I feel like conflicted, but I already set the time, so like, you know. Ranger FGO, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Saku, thank you for the super chat. There's always overlap. It's just usually earlier in the day. Okay. 2 hours later is kind of empty. Okay. 2 hours later from now, but only 1 hour. What do you guys think? 2 hours later than right now, but only for 1 hour because I have to stream. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. So I'll do like for me like a midnight stream for 1 hour, and it'll keep me consistent. Like I just can't go late, right? Like I know I'm like I've got a reputation for being like crazy grandpa that like remind me to do this, and you're like grandpa the fish sticks, and I just like ignore you, right? It's like, oh, remind me to take the fish sticks out of the oven, besties. And then like, and it's like, grandpa, the sticks. And I just like ignore you. Like I have like a reputation of doing that, right? If I stream in the middle of at like midnight, I just can't, right? Because I would literally be screwing myself up, right? Yeah. So if you guys are okay with just a 1 hour zatsudan, midnight my time to 1, and then I can you know, I think I like it. They're burning. I love the crying emote. It's so good. Okay, all right, then I think that's a go. Let's do that. I do think Axel does sometimes stream at midnight my time, sometimes, so I'm a little bit worried. I do not want to overlap Axel, although if he starts like later, I could redirect into him. Much to think. Ari, welcome back. Hello. Rowan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the Asian time zone zatsu. Love you. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I think as long as my old man stamina like lasts, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this on this day of the week, which for you might be Sunday. For me is Saturday. I'm gonna add it, and then I'll do the art appreciation stream in the morning. This in the evening, and I'm actually like probably streaming less in hours overall, right? It's just I'm splitting it up, and then I get to hang out with the Asia besties too, right? Yeah. Then I will put this on the docket next week as well, and we'll test it out. Oh, if it's just Saturdays, I can probably make most of them. Let's go. Brett, welcome back. Yeah. I'm doing my best. Kale, thank you for the super chat. Good evening. What's tonight's tea? What did I want to chat about? There was something I wanted to chat about. What was it? I was thinking about Xenogears all day for some reason. I don't know. Weird thoughts on the gun session? The gun session was really fun, but yeah, I've moved on to Lancer. No, don't like talk about it or tell anyone about it, right? But Callie was like, we could probably get Lancer. It's made by the same person that did Gun. So don't tell no one, but... So because of Lancer... Noise? What? Noise? Oh, noise! Got it. Okay. Got it. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. Because of like Lancer, I started thinking about robots, and when you get me thinking about robots, I start thinking about Xenogears because he's really good. Don't tell anyone about Lancer plans. Yeah. Kill 6 billion demons. What setting is that? I still have 2 copies of Xenogears. Is great. Would have been nice to not run out of money. You know what? You know what though? I thought they did that on purpose. I thought it was like, no spoilers, but like the last 1/3 of Xenogears is like kind of contested, right? There's like critiques on the last 1/3 of the game. I legitimately thought they did that on purpose. I legitimately thought they did that on purpose, and I thought it was cool. Is that weird? I was like, ooh, they changed up like the storytelling style. Interesting, cool. And then I didn't learn until later that like that was like they were just making do with what they. I thought it was cool. I thought it was like really cool. Bettle, hello. Good evening. Do you like my hat? As the top hat expert of Tempest, is it like a sufficient hat? Bettle, I miss WoW Wednesday. Please come back, Bettle. Bettle, I miss WoW Wednesday so much. I'm 25. I hit 25. So my priest is ready to go. Very sufficient. 24 and a half. Let's go. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Magni's Juicy Toes. Looking juicy. Kafka, thank you for the super chat. Welcome back, welcome back. Have you seen the game Mecha Bellum? It's an auto battler with mechs. Can do an online multiplayer with it too. I've never even heard of it. Never heard of it. Interesting. I'll look into it. Tell Bettle about Zomboid. I did. I put it out in group chat. Oh yeah, another thing that I want to mention. I am playing Zomboid tomorrow, but it's probably not going to be multiplayer because I literally told the boys about it like I shit you not, maybe like 8 hours ago. I told them about it like 8 hours ago. So, and then there's like other stuff going on, right? There's like a big event. So I think I'm just gonna get the better late than never. Yeah. Thank you for being a master member for 8 months, Arian. Thank you. Yeah, that's not your line, that's mine. So I haven't played Zomboid in a while, so I should shake the rust off and play it. It's 8 hours earlier than I thought you would. Yeah. I don't know if it counts as a season. Because it's not like scheduled. It's gonna be more like the Minecraft server where people can. Man, I like it. I like the emote. I think I could. There's definitely a lot of places where I could have done better, but like, I should start my arc as like an emote artist. Bettle, would you accept an emote gift if I made you an emote? I don't know if he's still here. He might be gone. I wanted to start with Flay. Because I like the way that Flay's like bouncy hair looks. You would? People screenshot that. People screenshot it. Bettle, I will make you a gift emote. I'm doing like an arc. You know what they say? Start small. Cool. Yeah. I think like we do like a strategy meeting. Like me and the Vesties, because I do my art behind like membership content. I feel like when I get better at it and I'm not, well, like what I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with using references. I think like once I improve, I'll probably branch out of doing membership content. But for now, like all of my art is like membership streams. We're gonna do like a strategy meeting. We're gonna figure out like a good emote for each boy, and then I'll make it and then I'll gift it. A $100 emote? What are you talking about? It's rare to see Vesper in this time zone. Engineer Cabbage, welcome. Pull up a chair and hang out with us. You might be seeing this more often, although not at this time. I think we have an informal agreement with the Vesties that are from Asia. They want me to stream a little under 2 hours later than when I started, right? So for me, like midnight, and in exchange, it's only a 1 hour stream. But it's like a 1 hour stream every. For me, it's like, I guess it's a Sunday stream. I guess. Yeah. Is an EST Vesty? I might fall asleep during the stream. Yeah, Kay, it can be, I feel conflicted, but at least you eat decently well the rest of the week, right? Because I will always stream at 10 a.m. Like 5 days a week, I'm streaming at 10 a.m. I got a membership stream on Friday, so you have to be a member for that one. But like I do stream at 10 a.m., which is decent for everybody else, right? Right? Zircon, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, good evening. 1 a.m. Vesper, let's go. I just got back from a convention where I got myself a cool Vesper charm. I'm often catching your streams during my work, so thanks for helping me through the slow days. No problem. I'm happy that I could help you entertain you, hopefully give you like a sensible chuckle once in a while. We had the chuckle meta, right? I think it was when I was playing World of Warcraft. We were talking about like the meta for like what type of chuckle do you want to elicit as a streamer? And for me, the gold standard is the sensible chuckle, right? The chuckle meta, yeah. The chuckle meta. It's a little difficult to describe. There's like belly laughs, right? And then there's like the chortle, right? You know the chortle? Ha! Right? And then there's this sensible chuckle, which is like, ha 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 ha. The sensible chuckle for me is like the gold standard of like, if I can make you do that once a week, then it's like, boom. And if I can make you do that once a stream, then I would consider myself like an actual professional, right? Any experience with Starfinder? I got invited to a game? No. I've never even heard of it. I'm like very interested in alternate systems though, right? You make me tee-hee and also sometimes what? The what is, I assure you, unintended. I never intend to make people go, what? Ever. I'm always on the straight and narrow, right? What? X? X? Come on! Come on! Sore Poet, thank you for the super chat. Speaking of funny Western game, you may want to try Westerado, which I've never heard, or Call of Juarez, which I have heard, but I've never played. Hey, come on, come on. You sit upon a throne of lies. That's my favorite quote from Elf. I think it's from Elf. Is it? You should be studying. Thank you for the super chat. Not only the Sea Bros, but Australia and New Zealand also appreciate this time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Happy to be a service. Then you can catch at least one stream live a week, right? And then if you're bored, you could check out the VODs, but that's not necessary. Yeah. Bunny, welcome back. Thank you for the super chat. Have a wonderful late night stream. I saw so much amazing merch of you at a con that I'm attending. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I would my brain would blue screen if I ever went back to a con and saw that. Because I did go to cons for like a short stint of my life. And I remember liking hanging out at Artist Alley. It would just be weird. It would just be like, what the f... Right? Right? Is that WoW VOD coming back? Monkey Bacon? That's the $1 million question. Probably not. People were like, you're not in trouble, but it might be better just to leave that one private. I got assurances that I'm not being bonked, but it's maybe it's not worth trying to edit, because it's Vess, we're gonna love with you. We're probably gonna have to edit out 1/3 of that stream. So I went too far. Apparently I went too far, and they were just you're not bonked, you're not in trouble, good on you for immediately privating it after you finish the stream. Let's just leave it down, let's just keep it off the record, and you never did that. And I was like, all right, understood, that's fair. That's WoW, baby. Meta, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, good evening. Me, an unhinged vestie who stays up at 4 a.m. daily. This works? Yo! So it's a good time for you. WoW Wednesday, We got this Zatsu. We can feed you at a consistent rate, assuming that my old man stamina holds out. I reserve... What would happen if, like... This is my, like, honest opinion. I might moderate my longer streams just to keep up stamina for this one, right? And for me, like, a long stream would be like anything above 6 hours, right? If I have to shorten streams and do like 3, 4, 6 maximum so that I could do this forever, then I think it's worth it. I think. And then maybe like once a month I could do like a balls to the wall, like 12-hour, 24-hour stream. That's like not often, just like once a month, right? Yeah. Something like that. Shorter streams are more digestible. Yeah, I agree with that. Although I do think shorter streams get watched to the end. I do think it's good to have like one like brute force streamer, right? I just straight up don't watch VODs if they're over 2 hours. Okay. Maybe. It's actually because you switched to Alliance. I didn't switch to Alliance, right? We were doing a bit. It was just a bit, right? We did like a Goldshire bit, and then we did like a raid against Monkey Bacon, like the Twin Imps and Cthulhu bit, right? Cheater, welcome home, cheater. It was content. Yeah, I think like once a month if I do like a super long stream. It's not like it's not like I would do one every week. But yeah. For me, if I don't catch a stream from the beginning, I tend to watch the VOD unless the VOD is like 8 hours. Dwarf Fortress Doko. Assuming, should I do Dwarf Fortress instead of Zomboid? Since I can't do the online server I need to shake the rust off though. I like seriously like I'm gonna die if I don't like practice like. Why not both? Well, we do have to like, we can't switch games like midstream. That's not something that we can do. Because I'm sure, yeah, like we just can't do that, right? So I would have to like end the stream and then start a new one. I watch all of your 6-hour VODs unironically if I don't get to watch it live. 1,000, thank you very much for being a master member for 8 months. Yes, Killington, I have played Factorio. Killington, I played that game for 24 hours. Well, not 24 hours. I played it for like 20 hours. And then I did 4 hours of Apex with Axel and RPR. Like in between to like break up the, yeah. Factorio is really good, although I'm not very good at that game. I could be better. Bring back Factorio? I kind of feel like I'm kind of there's too many good games to play. I watch people who are worse at it. Okay, that's a little like boost of confidence. Okay. Eric, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening. General Froggy, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening. I like when the stream goes long. As time goes rolling, so does the wheel of Vesper Hinge going off. I have noticed that as well. At first I was a little worried about it because I know why that happens. I am usually like just a wound up little ball of anxiety when I start the stream. I'm always worried about like, what can I say? What can't I say? Right? But after around like the 5-hour mark, I think I forget that I'm streaming and I think that I'm just like chatting, right? Into the void. and then I start to get a little crazy, right? Just a little loosey goosey. Yeah, a little crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Just a little, just a tiny bit. That's the best part. Take your pills. I am. I swear to you, I am. I want to watch you play Lunacid. There's a spell where its only purpose is to animate inanimate objects and make them scream for fun. Like, it's a spell that imbues like sapience and a voice to things that are like normally like inanimate. Could you imagine like if you imbue like a Boltzmann brain into like a toilet and it's just like right? Yeah. The Grand Cricket, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening. I was talking about that VOD today and my night elf dance. I'm really hoping it's not the reason it's down. No. No. It has nothing to do with the Vesties that were like, not just the Vesties, but like the Tempera in general that were like hanging out with us. It was, yeah. Zen, hello. Welcome. I'm streaming at a time where like you would be awake. I'm thinking of like kind of wacky warrior. I love your emote. Not your emote, your profile picture. Hello, Grandpire. I just finished my late D&D session and we managed to recruit a previously met NPC, a bastard child noble who got her throat crushed due to assassins. I gave her a whip to fight. Sounds awesome. What? Definitely a daddy chill moment. What is it? Bullshit! This is my house, my property. You get the hell off my property. Daddy chill. What the hell is even that? I still think like I should be the angry dad, and then I think Axel should be the son, and then I think like Des should be like the swindler that's like, oh, we won it in a bet, and then Altair should be daddy chill. But that got, I was like pitching it as a short, and they were like, no, and I was like, damn it. It would be so good. I had a lot of ideas for like funny little bits like that, and they keep getting it's like, no. And then I wanted to do like, I'm a thirsty little flower. Like I want to do that one too, but that one got shot down for good reason. That one was like, all right, I respect it. That one, no. That one I understand why we can't do that. But I feel like Daddy Chill would be like perfect. It's like family friendly minus the swearing, which we could cut down on, right? You know? You guys don't, are there people here that don't know that thirsty little flower bit? It's a little like comic. It's like a MS Paint comic. You guys don't know that one? That boy ain't right. Burner, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening, good evening. My D&D character died session 1 and I need a name for a rabbit artificer. Please help. A rabbit artificer? Like a rabbit person? Like a Vieira type? Or like literally a rabbit? Because I played like a Hunter x Hunter tabletop RPG of my own creation, and I had a player roll like a literal chicken. A Vieira? Okay. Like a rabbit person artificer. Okay, let me think. We need a name. Vesties, help me out. I'm actually pretty bad with names. Oh god, I just looked it up, KC. I mean, I take no responsibility for that. No, not Mr. Snuggles. No. I like a good like short first just let it die. What about like arc for the first name? ARC, ARK. Last name? No, come on, you guys gotta give me better names. No. Cookie Callahan was a great name. Yeah. Caliban. Arc Cinema? No. I tend to give my characters like more serious, like yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like Arcade, but I was like, it can't be Arcade, so let's shorten it to Arc, like Neko Arc, right? Arc. Oh, Hoppington, Arc Ariaga. That might be a good one. Arc Hair Punstead. It's pretty good. Ariaga mentioned. Neko Arc mentioned. I also stumbled on the original Melty Blood opening. No, let's stay on topic. Let's get a name out there, right? Arc. What was the name of the family in Bunnicula? There was like a human family in Bunnicula. They had like a last name, and I think that children were named too. Yo, you don't know Bunnicula? Matt Fish, you're missing out. That's like one of my favorite like children's books. I remember the cat was named Harold. No, I know it. I'm just impressed. The cat was named Harold. No, the dog was named Harold. The cat was Chester. And then later on, there was another doggo, a pup named. What was the pup's name? Howie? Howard? Howie? Any reason you like the series? Couldn't tell you. Ah, Monroe, the Monroe family. That sounds about right. Arc Monroe. I like that. Arc Monroe. That would be my suggestion. You don't have to, but the arc comes from Arcade. Arquedo. And then that might be like the full name, but it's just like Arc for short, and then Arc Monroe. Yeah. Vesper, I'm going to sleep, but I'll catch the VOD later. Madi, have a good rest. I think if this is like a super bad time for you, Madi, like I'm probably gonna end up doing this stream even later, and only for like 1 hour. I think I'm gonna do this for like 1 hour at like midnight. What if I did a bit on this stream where like I audibly eat something, and then I turn into a gremlin, like just a nasty little creature with a voice like this, and it's just like, oh shit, Vesper's a gremlin. Think about it. That would be epic. Aren't you already a gremlin? No, I'm actually like the opposite of a gremlin. Vesper potion seller. I'll turn into Morph if I eat after midnight. We'll start a bit. If I'm ever eating after midnight on stream, I'll turn into Morph. Yes? Yes? Urki Timber Zatsudan. Why would you steal Morph's identity like that? That's show business, baby. That's show business. What are you gonna do? You summon the infesties. A were-roach. Stand back, besties. I'm going to morph. It works because morph and morph, you know? I morphed you. I did. The mighty morphing Power Rangers. I would love to do a bit where it's like Clop and Morphe, right? Oh, jeez, Clop, I don't know if we should do this. Oh, Jesus, oh, no, Clop. It's like, Morphe, Morphe, just shut the hell up, Morphe. I don't know. What the heck? Vess isn't a gremlin, he's a goblin? Maybe so. Maybe so. Kleineroo, thank you very much for the super chat. Burb, morphing? Morphing? Gramps, if you're a morph, even if your reception is terrible, the studio will bring you back. True, true. Don't touch anything he makes. I don't want to make people say what? Vesper lying 20 minutes ago? I don't, I legitimately don't. It's purely by accident. You pronounce burb as burb? Yeah. Yeah. Kinda. Knights, thank you for the super chat. Franz Kafka, Metamorphosis. That is where the name came from. That is where the inspiration came from. And I think Dez has already done like a behind the scenes. I did originally want to be a hydraulic press VTuber, and then Dez is like, all right, I'll try to make it work. And I felt bad, right? Because it's like, how do you do that? That's impossible. So it's just like, all right, let's go roach mode. I just want to be like a roach. Yeah. I think about that so much. I just like hydraulic press channels, right? It's like top tier content for me. Like when I'm not entertainer mode and I want to be entertained, I just watch hydraulic, like, and the craziest one is like stacks of paper, right? For like the fellow like connoisseurs of like hydraulic press videos, you would think that like, I don't know, you would think that like a CRT monitor or something would be like the craziest thing, right? It's literally not. The craziest thing is like stacks of paper. It's weird. I don't really understand the physics behind it. Yeah, duct tape. Duct tape is up there too. Yeah, he's crazy. He's like actually crazy. William Archam, thank you very much for the super chat. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always morphing. Hydraulic ASMR. Decks of cards, yeah. The hammer one, I think I have. Comment King, hello. Good evening. I'm streaming a little bit later tonight. We're having a good time. I think I'll go 2 hours. Is that good enough for you guys? I think I'll stream until around midnight tonight, and then I'll call it. I'm gonna be playing Zomboid tomorrow, single player, and then starting next week, I'll stream literally at midnight for 1 hour, and then I'll try to do that every week from now on. Every week, something like that. Why? That's a good question, Sonic. I feel like there's a lot of vesties that are like tuning in from Asia, and they kind of go out of their way. I'm not gonna say they force themselves, but they kind of like go out of their way to like watch me live because they want to. But it's like literally 3 in the morning for them, right? And I don't want them to have to do that, and then they can safely skip all of the 10 a.m. streams if they know on Saturday, like, I got them, right? Something like that. And for the people, for the EU crowd, They're probably all asleep right now. For the EU crowd, I'm still going to be streaming at 10 a.m. 5 days a week. That's not going to change. It's just what I'm doing is my Saturday stream is only going to be like 1 hour long, like 30 minutes to 1 hour. And then I think that's fine, right? I think it's okay. But it's going to be the art stream, which I think like is pretty good, actually. I don't know whether like I'm going to run out of stuff to like comment on, but I feel like because I'm so new to art, I could probably keep doing that for a very long while. Yeah. Did you like the art stream? Was it weird? I'm gonna level with you. I did have second thoughts about going in on that angle. I was thinking of just doing like being like an appreciator and just being like, I like it. I was worried about going into like, I shouldn't be like commenting on like the technical aspects of art because I don't know it, right? And then like if I'm trying to like compliment an artist, I might like accidentally like insult them, right? Detailed commentary is wonderful. I might accidentally like insult an artist without like meaning to though, right? I just ate my breakfast while watching. Welcome. My brain has been translating art stream into arch tree. No. Art stream. Yeah. You're doing it in good faith? Yeah. I'm like literally, like, I'm not even like doing a bit. I'm like kind of a clueless old man. So it's just like, I'm very rarely trying to like. Have you seen they're finally working on adding Marie? The final boss is a playable character in Skullgirls? No way! Like the Skullgirl. Interesting. Huh. I don't even remember what she looks like. I haven't played Skullgirls since I was in college. Huh. Oh, a maid. A maido. Hey Vest, did you ever play Tekken or Soul Calibur? I did play Soul Calibur. Is a lad. I did. She's a maid girl with a bone vacuum. Interesting. What do I remember from Skullgirls? I remember liking Painwheel. I remember liking Booba. I remember liking Parasol, Painwheel. I remember liking what's the shapeshifter? Looks like a nun, but is actually like an eldritch horror, like a terrifying creature. You know what I'm talking about? That one was cool. Double. I think Squiggly came out like after I was done, and I remember looking at art and being like, that's awesome. I love that. Peacock was funny, but like horrifying, right? According to like the backstory, Saint Clappington, kind of, honestly. Kinda. Misfortune. Big Band. That's what made her so good. I find fighting games really hard to get into because the move inputs are really hard to pull off. Yeah, I'm a button masher. I try not to button mash, but I always like, it always devolves into like panic button mashing, right? The first 30 seconds, like I try to be like, okay, Vest, this is the time that you play, this is where you play a game the way that it's meant to be played. And then after the 30-second mark, I'm just like, and then like, yeah. I think the only game that I was like moderately okay at not button mashing was Third Strike. Cause it was like kinda at a beginner level, it's like pretty slow paced. I know that like when you're playing Third Strike at the highest level, it's like it's like insane, right? right? When you're playing at the highest level, it's just like you're doing like crazy shit. But when you're getting into it, it's like chess, right? It's like slow enough that like you can think about it, right? Yeah. Supapong, thank you for the super chat. As an artist, one thing that's important is looking at art to understand what you like and expressing it. I saw parts and it was really good for progressing learning for you. Thank you. And then I think I will continue to do that. I'm gonna level with you. I think the first time I accidentally like insult an artist, I'll feel so bad. It's like, okay, I don't think I can do that anymore. Let's find a different type of content for Saturday morning. But I'll keep doing it until I like screw up, right? Third strike main, Chun-Li. Third strike main is Chun-Li. Yeah. This is a really good character. I know. Wait, is Chun-Li bad? When I played Third Strike, Chun-Li was like top tier. Like, did the meta shift? When I played back then, like, she was like top tier. She's like top 3. Chun-Li is still one of the best? Okay, yeah. She's top tier still? Quite the opposite? Good. Yeah, Chun-Li and Ken. That was like the two like best when I was playing. She's still top tier? Top 1 or 2? Not sure on her power level. Consistently good in just about every Street Fighter game. Really? Was she good in 3? Or not 3. Was she good in like the original Street Fighter? I don't remember. Dr. Magman, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening. Hey Vest, I'm prepping to DM a Mario themed tabletop RPG. You have any tips for thinking of plot details? I swear I'm okay at macro level world building, but anything specific in my brain hits a brick wall. Interesting. I would need to know like the macro level settings of like a Mario themed TTRPG. Like what are they playing as? They can't be Mario, right? Mario would be like the Bolvar 4 dragon of that world. So are they playing as like little Mushroom Kingdom soldiers? What are they playing as? Well, let's think about it. Let me thank Customer Support Johnson. Thank you very much for the super chat. Will you ever play Idle Showdown? I don't know. I feel like I've watched Flay play it, and I like watching Flay play it. I think if anything, if I play like any fighter game, it might be Melty Blood, because I saw Flay play that too. And I watched the original opening of Melty Blood, and it like fired all my neurons, right? Anyway, what was I saying? Mario TTRPG. So you need a hook, right? Like you need a nice little like one shot playthrough, right? What they need to do. Let me think. What do I know about Mario? Okay, I'm gonna say something, and it might disappoint people, right? I'm not really much of a console gamer. I'm not one of those guys that's like, console sucks, like PC's the best. Like, I'm not one of those people, but like, I don't play that many console games. I don't dislike them, I just don't. The only Mario game that I've played like all the way through is 64, and I think I played a lot of the first Galaxy, because the blue princess in Galaxy is like kind of bussin', right? Like, it's just like, all right, I can help you out. Anyway, so let's think about like Mario 64, which I have like. That one was, yeah. General Froggy, thank you very much for the super chat. Did you see Ken from Street Fighter news story? He's now depressed, failed crypto. Are you serious? But he was a movie star. He was a movie star and a natural prodigy, right? What happened to Ken? What happened? And then Ryu or Do is like the hardworking guy, right? He's like Hobo Ken. That's crazy. He got framed. Hoboken is canon. He lost his apes. What? She took the kids, Ryu. What about the Ego Raptor animation? I love his like Street Fighter animations. They just make me laugh. I'd like a chicken sandwich, please. And a Coke to drink or something. And some waffle fries. Cross counter! Right? And then the other one is where like Ryu is like fresh and young and ready to challenge the world. And then he's like working a desk job, right? And then like he's looking at like a picture of him when he was like young and spry, and then he just starts crying. That's good. Pun cake. Okay. Dial it in. We have to answer the question like Mario TTRPG setting, one shot story, and like a hook, right? Fona, thank you very much for being a bachelor member for 8 months. Thank you. Open and unabashedly yourself. I recently graduated from college and you helped me out a lot. That's a huge milestone. That's a huge milestone. Congratulations. You made it. I do think there's nothing wrong with enjoying like schooling. I am a scholar after all, right? But I do think you got some like incredible times ahead of you, right? You got incredible times are ahead of you. You should think about like how great it's gonna be. Even though school is like pretty cool, right? I'm not saying school sucks. I'm just saying you got some great times ahead of you, right? Okay. Mario TTRPG campaign. First of all, I'm going in 100% serious, but you don't have to use it. This is just what I would do, right? This is just what I would do. I think the enemy should not be Bowser. The enemy should not be Bowser. I think Bowser should get framed. I think Bowser should get framed. And like not by Mario. He got framed by like someone, right? He got framed by someone, right? And like you have to like prove his innocence, right? And this is gonna require hopefully like you have an experienced TTRPG player like in your roster of players, right? I would go to the most experienced TTRPG player that you know can play a role and can stay in character and is like a good player, right? Like a good player that's not too wacky, not too like, and like role plays properly, right? Make them the one that framed Bowser at the end. Like it's like a plot twist. I hope you don't have players that are also watching me, because that would ruin the entire thing. But I would love it if like the person that framed Bowser is actually like in the party that's like trying to prove his innocence, right? Think about it. Think about like how everybody would be like, no. Yeah. The drama. The plot will thicken. Yeah. My party spider still hasn't forgiven me. Yeah. Internet Bowser. Framed by Daisy. Daisy's pretty cool. It was me, Barry. It was me all along. Who framed Bowser Jr.? Maybe not Bowser himself, maybe Bowser Jr. What do you think? Because Bowser Jr. is like kind of cute, right? Bowser himself is just kind of like crazy, right? The name of your one shot could be Who Framed Bowser Jr. and it's like a callback to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? Bowser Jr. is a baby. Yeah, who would frame a literal baby? A monster, right? This is like a Scrappy-Doo plot. Crapworks, what are you talking about? No, 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 no. We stay family friendly. Who shot Mr. Burns? What was my favorite part from that like whole thing? I mean, I've said it before, I think, in like a membership like post. One of my favorite Simpsons lines ever is like, since the dawn of time, man has yearned to destroy the sun. But I will do the next best thing. Block it out. And just like the absurdity of the idea that like ancient humans like yearn to destroy the sun is just like so funny to me, right? Since the dawn of time, mankind has yearned to destroy the sun. What if it's a conga line of people framing each other? Oh, that would be good. Somebody cranky in morning? Kind of. Kind of. Me kill big skyball? No, it's the moon that we want to destroy? Okay, Piccolo. Was it Piccolo that destroyed the moon? I don't even remember. That's like old school Dragon Ball. I love that line too. That's a good one. Roshi as well. Roshi, then Piccolo. Oh my, oh my. Didn't the moon get written on in the Tick? Did it? Which villain would do that? Dragon Ball lore. I've come to make an announcement. Tell me more, Colonel Sanders. Is it a promotion for the Double Down? Chairface Chippendale. Hold on. Double down promotion? Double down promotion? The triple down? I would die. I would literally expire if there was a triple down. Shadow the Hedgehog. What? What about Shadow the Hedgehog? Movie? Not the Snapcube reference? What are you guys talking about? Double down by Neil Breen. Customer Support Johnson, thank you for the super chat. Piccolo, an arch enemy of Arquaid, the true ancestor of the moon? Kind of, right? It's just weird, right? Like the Dragon Ball like lore and power system just like doesn't make sense because the dude was just like making it up. Vesper, if I made custom card sleeves, would you be mad if I used them to sleeve an MTG vampire deck? I don't even know what that is, but do it. Hell yeah. I don't even know what that is. Oh, a Sonic Adventure 2 dub. You know? Des said the next time I visit, he's gonna tie me up and make me play Sonic games. Like the old school ones, like his favorite ones. Because I told him I played like Sonic, like 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and that's like it, right? And then I tried to play Sonic 3D Blast, and then it made me vomit like 4 times. And then after that, like I never played another Sonic game, and he's like, I'm gonna tie you up and make you play like my Sonic games, right? I have like very vivid memories of me as like an elementary, like a little child, like a literal child, like trying to force myself to play Sonic 3D Blast and just like vomiting. and then like laying down until my headache goes away, and then getting back up and then trying to play more. And then there was like a volcano level in 3D Blast where like I just couldn't beat it, and I was like, I guess I'm just not a gamer, and then I stopped playing. Tell him to finish Sonic Heroes first. Maybe. Did he not beat it? Mario 64 did that for me, my first console 3D game. Mario 64 didn't really make me want to vomit. I don't think I have like particularly bad motion sickness. It's just something about that game in particular. People that have played it, can you give me the scoop? Is there a reason why 3D Blast did that? And like no other video game I played. Oh, PUBG! PUBG made me vomit once. That's true. Those are like literally the only two games that have made me vomit. Sonic 3D Blast and PUBG. I loved it when you were there with them playing Sonic Frontiers. Oh, shoot! When you said Sonic Heroes, I thought it was Frontiers, the game that he really liked. Heroes. What is Heroes then? Is Heroes the one where like he got stuck on like the sliding thing and he was just like raging? And he was like, he was so mad. He finished Frontiers. It's the team one. Yeah. He was like doing the sliding thing and like he couldn't do it and he was just like enraged. I don't think he's gonna play that. I don't think he's gonna play that. I literally don't think he will. Have you heard of the 0 A button challenge where they break space-time and quantum physics to beat it without pressing the A button? Well, what is the A button again? Is that the punch? I'm like there's no way you could beat Mario 64 without jump. You need jump. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You can't beat Mario 64 without jump. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I've seen like, what is it, the 18-star run? You could like glitch the ever-loving crap out of that game and then beat it in like 18 stars. I've seen that. And that's just like stupid. That's just ridiculous, right? That's insane. But how do you beat it without jumping? The guy beat it with exactly half an A press, pressed it and never let go. What? What? You actually can? It's ridiculous. Barely surface level insane. What? I am being 100% serious when I say that beating Mario 64 without the A button involves parallel universes. What? What? Brian, good evening. People are trying to like convince me that someone definitely look it up. What? He's not joking? It's machine aided? Does you have to watch tonight? Basically, a guy exploits a bunch of internal workings time mechanics of Mario 64 to access parallel universes within the code. What? Okay. When did this get discovered? When did this get discovered? Can we get TJ Henry Yoshi in here to confirm? Integer overlap? Wasn't there something similar for Half-Life? The original Half-Life, not Half-Life 2. I think like Half-Life 1. You could like teleport like around levels and shit like that. Was it 1 or 2? There was like a Half-Life glitch where like the beginning of every stage was like a portal to the end of the stage or something like that. Is it something similar to that? In Half-Life, there's a door that does negative damage to you so you can get crushed by it to get infinite health. The parallel universe thing is a bit of a misnomer, but basically it involves how some memory spaces in Mario 64 are repeated. So address X is the same as address X plus 10,000. Oh. Okay. Did you ever hear about the Mario 64 speedrun that got a world record thanks to a solar flare hitting the console? That's insane. I'm honestly surprised that Vesper doesn't know some of these classic internet checkpoints. I think the main issue is that, like, I generally try to avoid fandom, and I'm not lying when I say that, like, I don't have that. I've never had that many friends. So, like, usually you get a friend to, like, send you, like, a link to a YouTube video, right? I never had that. So I mostly just, I have a very, like, incomplete, I just know what I've, like, run into incidentally, and, like, I don't have people to, like, send me stuff. Yeah. So I'll know, like, very, very, like, specific esoteric things, and then I'll have, like, no idea about, like, something that the internet, like, went crazy for, right? Because I've never used Twitter, I've never used any of that stuff. So, like, if you don't have Twitter and you're not, like, you don't have friends that, like, are into the internet content and they'll show you, like, stuff that's going viral, like, how do you get viral content, right? Esoteric? Is that esoteric? Esoteric? I say esoteric. Are you supposed to say esoteric? I don't know. Esoteric? Esoteric is the correct way? I don't know. Esoteric? 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 Esoteric. 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 Esoteric? I don't know. I'm like Megamind. No one's ever said that word to me in real life. I read it in, like, I don't know, probably some freaking Bronze Sister novel. I don't know. I've never heard it as tear. Tear? Tear or tear? Esoteric? Esoterific. It's actually pronounced Naruto? Are you kidding me? Esoteric. Esoteric? Now we're getting crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to pronouncing it the way that I pronounce it and just pissing off everybody. And just say that it's a bit, right? I'm gonna go back to pronouncing it esoteric, and then I'm just gonna piss off everybody equally, right? Because no one has, like, gone to bat for me. So the only thing that we are 100% sure about is that I'm wrong, right? Because no one has been like, no, he's right. Everybody is like, no, you're wrong. It's pronounced this way. And everybody's giving me a different way to pronounce it. So the one thing all of us can agree on is that I'm wrong, right? Correct? Because I see a couple people overlapping each other. Like, every way that you're pronouncing it, there's a couple people being like, yep, that's the right way. And then we're in danger of starting, like, a 5-way, like, fandom war among the Vesties, where it's just like, no, you pronounce it this way. But the one thing that, like, all Vesties in quorum, like, and sitting at a round table can agree on is that the old man is wrong, right? And then, like, there's one, like, head Vestie with a gavel, and it's like, can we agree that Grandpa is fucking wrong? And it's like, yes. It's like, okay, boom. He's an idiot. Perfect. Esoteric. I get ejected into space. I watched I watched a little bit of an anime that probably wasn't that good, but I loved it. It probably wasn't that good, but I loved it. And it reminds me of, like, how I imagine, like, the Vesties, like, making decisions as a group. It's like an isekai anime about, like, a girl that gets like killed and transported into like a medieval fantasy like harem game, but she's not the main character. She's like the villain, right? And she starts fucking farming and shit, right? I love it. It might be my favorite isekai. I don't know if it's good. It's probably not good, but I like it. And you know how like she has like an internal like council and they're all her, but like one of them is like inexplicably wearing like a mustache, right? She has like an inner like mind council with like 8 versions of herself, and like one of them has like a mustache. That's how I imagine like the Vesties like getting together and like making a decision. Yeah. It is good. I liked it. Okay, I'm happy that you guys like it too. Whenever people, all right, so I think, was it WoW Wednesday? People, I think it was like last WoW Wednesday, people were like, it was like, I think Flayon was asking, right? He was like, what's your favorite isekai anime? And the thing that popped into my head was that one, but I kept my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut. Man, you should have said it. Well, first of all, Arian, like I didn't remember the title, and I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched like 5 episodes of it, and not like the first 5, like 5 random episodes. You would have loved that answer. Okay. There's too much isekai, but I still like a few. Isekai Oji-san was amazing. Did they finish it? It's on Netflix where I live, and then I watched it up to like episode 9, and then it's like it never finished. It's finished? Oh, I have to get Netflix again and watch it. No shot, Axel. How's your karaoke? Are you like wasted right now? Axel, thank you for the redirect. Hello. Are you, alright, Axolotl's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, just give me the number. Like, how wasted is he? He is gone! Battle is back. An 11? A 12? A 12? What was he drinking? What was he drinking? I might pour out like a glass of scotch and then join. I'm not gonna join Axel and get wasted, but like soju. Oh my god, soju tastes so good. It just like sneaks up on you. What wasn't he drinking? Brown water. Strong zero in soju. Oh my god. Oh lord. Ainsley, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. All I can say is that Axel is effing wasted. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give myself a nice glass of scotch and then down it, and then we will if you don't like drinking, get like water or like a soda or something, or like a juice. If you like drinking, crack open a cold one with me. I'm gonna pour out like a glass of scotch, and then I'll get like I'll give it a little like we'll do like a toast to Axel. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me a second. What the hell? Where did my scotch go? Hold on, I need to hunt it down. I definitely have some of it left. Let me find it. Hold on, hold on. Uh-oh. I don't know where my I have alcohol, but it's not scotch. I might be losing control if I... No, there it is! There you are! You're hidden. I see you! Okay. Alright, I have emergency alcohol, but I see my scotch. It's behind the fishing gear. I bought a bunch of new fishing gear and it's come in, and I like leaned it against the wall, and there it is. There you are, you little scallywag. I see you. Hold on. Come back here, you little baby boy. I drink the shit out of you. Come here. Okay, I'm back. Ah, yes, emergency alcohol. I know it well. I mean, it's good for sterilizing wounds, right? This emergency alcohol is above 100 proof, so I could use it as a fire starter. It will ignite, right? I can clean the bathroom with it. It's pretty great. Gilroy Ironheart, thank you for the super chat. 2.5 hats is one of the funniest TTRPG streams I've ever witnessed, bar none. Thank you. I was worried. All right. I was a little worried. Like, I had a gut instinct that like Callie Senpai is a little bit like more of like a role play heavy, like a serious like DM, which I like. Oh shoot. Yeah, because I could be silly type, and I can also be like heavy role play, like into my character. Yeah. Anyway. But I think it ended well. I think it was good. Anyway. my face got frozen. Kujira, thank you very much for the super chat. Got a shot of sour blue vodka and some blue Gatorade. Salud. Okay. Vesper, talk to me like I'm your missing bottle of scotch. This is Craig Ellicky. I got it as a gift from I think from Avesti, like while I was playing Outer Wilds. They were like, buy yourself this, and then I did. But Kampai Grandpa. 20 Cali 09. Thank you very much for the super chat. Did you buy a fishing spear? I didn't buy a spear yet. I didn't buy my second fishing spear yet, but I might. Maybe after next month. Okay, let's talk about the emergency alcohol. This was a gift from the old couple that taught me how to drink tea. This was a gift from the old couple that taught me how to drink tea, and I never opened it. It's pretty old. I think it's like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah. And apparently it's like ridiculously strong. it's like it's flammable. Like if you yeah. It's still good. I never opened it. So the seal is on, right? And then they were just like, this is your souvenir gift, right? Because they traveled abroad and then they came back and then they were like, Vesper, here's your gift. And then the husband was like, this will fuck you up. Like don't drink it like you would like a normal like American like alcohol. Like this will fuck you up. What's the alcohol percentage? That's the thing, because it doesn't really have the percentage on there, right? But it's like this will fuck you up like real good. Anyway, that's my emergency alcohol. This is what I want to drink, and I'm gonna crack it open. Are you guys ready? How old is that bottle? 7 years? But I never opened it. It's still got the seal on, so I'm sure it's good. It's pure ethanol? If you have to ask, it's not for you, I guess, right? Is it moonshine? I don't think so. It looks professionally bottled, and there's like a plastic seal over it, right? The husband was like, this is what I would drink with my friends. It's like, it's a little rough, but it's good. Anyway, no, I'm not drinking that one. The seal stays on for that one. I'm drinking the Scotch. Craig Ellicky, single malt Scotch whiskey from Speyside. Are you guys ready? My dude, I can't watch 2 dogs die today. Be safe. No, Reverie. I'm just taking a little bit. Just a hint. Just a touch. Just a touch. Say hi to Belmont. Thank you very much for the super chat. I didn't expect to see Jamiroquai. I just felt like it. I looked at it and at first I was like, I should remove that, and then I was like, even though I could do better now, this is a part of like my art heritage, right? This shitty hat that I drew when like, I think this was made in MS Paint. I didn't have my tablet at the time. It's like a part of me as an artist, even though like I look at it and it's like kind of cringe. Yeah. Okay, enough lollygagging. Are you ready? Makara, thank you very much for the super chat. Do you put quarters in your Scotch as well? No. I do drink it over ice. Are you ready? Hold on, let's turn on the. Okay, ready? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Okay. That's a decent amount of Scotch. All right. EGM back on, and now we sip. Coward, drink it neat. I'm a coward. All right. To Axel. Everybody, every Vesty, every Axolotl, any Tempura that are like hanging out tonight. If you got something to drink, it could be water, it could be a soda, it could be juice, it could be alcoholic, whatever you have, right? Raise a toast to Axel, who got shwasted in the service of entertaining the Axolotl. 3, 2, 1, cheers. I bought a second glass just to toast to myself. To Axel. That is smooth. I like that. Craig Ellicky is really good. My I almost said his name. Oh my god. My IT buddy, the guy that like taught me how to build computers. My IT buddy is a big Scotch drinker. And he likes like super smoky like Scotch. This is like not a smoky Scotch. It's like, it's sweet and smooth. I like it. I like it. This might be more to my taste than the stuff that he likes. So strong, instant dogs. I like peaty Scotch. It's good. The smokiness. Yeah, Islay. Yeah. Smoky described as peaty. Yeah. This is like very smooth and very sweet, and I like it. I used to make Scotch with a small distillery. We couldn't call it Scotch, of course. Yeah, because it's made in America, but it's exactly what Scotch was. Interesting. Interesting. I do like me a good bourbon, though. I do like me a good bourbon. Not me sipping my Costco wine. Where is Scotch from? Scotland, right? Yeah. Like the islands off the coast of Scotland, right? Like not on the mainland, like the islands. I'm partial to rye. Scotchland. It's in the name. I can't handle alcohol. They all taste terrible to me. All right. As a person that like not regularly, but I drink it and I enjoy it. If you can avoid drinking it, you should. And I think all of us, like people that drink alcohol, can agree, right? If you can avoid it, you should. As in, like, yeah, right. I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to like bring anybody down. But if you can avoid it, if you don't like it and feel no desire to drink it, do not let yourself get peer pressured into drinking it, because like it's just better if you don't. If it tastes good, come on in. Room for one more, right? But if you don't like the taste, do not be peer pressured. Do not be gaslit into drinking it, because like it's better for you not to. You save money. It's just better like not to drink it, right? Yeah. Anyway, drinking Scotch. This is good. All right, let's get into like drinking talk, right? Why do I drink? First of all, I don't. People are gonna like spam X. I don't actually drink that much. I don't, right? But there is one situation where I do drink, like almost every time, right? When we can get the Noir siblings together all in one place. When we can get all three of us together, I have 3 siblings. When all 3 of us are together in one place, we do drink. Because we're like, we don't dislike each other, but like we're like kind of like a distant family, like a cold. I don't want to say cold. What do you call it? Do you know what I'm talking about? We're not like a huggy. We're not like a huggy family. We're not like we don't chit chat about. We're like, hey, do you need help? Hey, do you need me to like throw down? Should I get the shotgun? We don't talk about like our day, right? We don't talk about like relation, like we don't talk about like, you know. We love each other. It's just we don't like talk about like feelings or like what we're up to. It's just like if you're in trouble, you let us know and we'll like come running. But we don't like, yeah. And like we've grown up, all of us are adults. Like the other 2 are like, you know, they got their own families and stuff like that, right? So when we get together, we know like we don't want to be like that. If you want to be like that, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with having a family like that. But like when we get together, which is like once every year, if that, once every 2 or 3 years, you know, we crack open a bottle, we take some sips, and then we could be a little bit more open, and then talk about like our daily, like what we've been up to, and it's like more comfortable, right? And we do that. I actually learned that in Australia, in a cursed land called Australia, it's like common to do this in your backyard at a table, a style of like patio table that literally every person in Australia owns. And it's called a deep and meaningful. I taught that this is like actually like Australian culture. It's like a glass top table. Everybody in Australia owns it. And then like you're hanging out with your friends or your family, you get drunk, and you just have a deep and meaningful conversation, right? That's what me and my siblings do when we meet. When all of us like are together in one space, like we kind of yeah. Yeah. I thought that place was a fable. It's like a cursed land where if you can survive there, like you can survive literally anywhere. You're like the what is it called? What's that like elite army in the Dune world called? Like they live on like a poison planet, and like if they don't die, they're like elite tier like soldiers. Like when they grow up, they're like the Sardaukar, right? If you can survive there, you can survive anywhere, right? Anywho, so that culture doesn't exist in Elysium, but like when I do meet with my siblings, and we're not going anywhere, and we're like relaxing, we go out in the backyard wherever we're at, we crack open a couple beers or like, you know, like a whiskey or something, we sip, and then we just it makes it easier for us to like chat about inconsequential things, you know, like stuff that we've been up to, whether we got a new hobby, stuff like that, right? And it's something that we wouldn't be able to do when we're sober, just because of the way that like we are, right? I mean, Axel survived that whole 3 hours drinking. He was squatting? Tell me more. You just need a barbecue? Oh, I know about barbecues. We don't really. We have to keep our wits about us at a barbecue. If you know, you know. If you live in like that kind of family, you have to stay sober at any family barbecue, because you might wake up with no kidneys, right? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Yup. It's not just like a kidney. You might wake up and like your freaking aunt like married you off to somebody that you don't know, right? It's like your dowry is gone and you've been like married to somebody in like Southern Elysium, right? And it's like, oh shit. Ah shit. You lost your leg, right? Yeah, that kind of family. Bonnie, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Kill me, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Anyways, we're drinking. We're having a good time. I once woke up in the table with my puke all over the place. Exactly. That's just a Tuesday night for the greater like Noir clan. Yeah. Oh, not again, they took my kidneys. So what happens when you're smoking meat? Is that a euphemism, or do you mean like literally smoking meat? I've never smoked meat. I want to, actually. Sentient LaCroix can, I love your name, by the way. Somebody asked me whether like I'm a barbecuing guy since it's getting warmer. I want to get into smoking meat. I threw up in a bush once. I've thrown up in many a bush. Yeah. One time I was butt naked in a bush, like in public. And I had to wait until nightfall to like make my way to a friend's house and get clothing and then get home. That was crazy. There was like people around and I'm just like butt naked in a bush. In a park. That was nuts! Never again. I was a kid. I was a minor. I was like a kid. It's not my fault. I will not elaborate. This is not me as a college student. This is me as like a high school kid. Like butt freaking naked. And this was before. All right, can I tell you about this? You youngsters have it easy. You youngsters have it so easy, right? If you found yourself butt naked in a bush, but you had your cell phone, you can get your bestie, you could get like a friend to like bring you clothing, right? This was before cell phones. This was before the days of cell phones. So like I didn't have that option. I was just like terrified having a mental breakdown in a bush butt naked. It was bad. Like we joke about it and you guys are like laughing. Like I was like, I think I cried. I think I remember crying. Like I was just like, I'm gonna go to jail. If anybody sees me, like they're gonna call the cops and I'm going to jail. Like I'm literally going to jail for this. I was like really distraught. And then on top of that, the douchebag friend that I went to, he thought it was like the funniest fucking thing in the world. He thought it was hilarious. But he did give me some of his clothes and then I got home. Like basketball shorts and like a shirt. I mean, he was right. Sometimes the one that you would take a bullet for is the one pulling the trigger. Besties. Besties, please. DD the dog, thank you for the super chat. If you want to get into smoking meat, a pellet grill is a great way to do it. A certain American membership retailer sells an excellent pellet grill. Tell me what the buy-in is. Tell me what the buy-in is. Is it like not worth it to get these like high quality like smoking machines from like Home Depot? They're like $900. Like, can I get into it with a much lower buy-in? $2? You're shitting me. There's no way. On sale, $275. It's not too bad. General Froggy, thank you for the super chat. We've had it easy. If I was in the same situation, two people will do the gritty on TikTok next to my naked body. What is the gritty? What is that? What is the gritty? Taco, thank you for the super chat. Any teaser into new games that you'll play? Thank you for the C-Vesty time zone, by the way, buddy. Love you lots. No problem, Taco. Happy that maybe... I hope this helps. I hope you guys can get better sleep schedules and I'm not like... My like nightmare is like making a Vesti's life worse, right? And ruining a sleep schedule counts as making your life worse, right? That's just like the nightmare scenario. Like, let no Vesti get there. He doesn't know. Don't make him do the gritty. We love this time slot. Okay, good. Good. Okay. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I don't even remember. It's thanks to you that my sleep schedule has some organization. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. What the heck was I talking about? My old man puking violently? Ah, the meat smoker. Yeah. No. Fuck the gritty. Fuck the gritty. No. We're done with the naked discourse. I will not elaborate. That one I will never tell on live stream. Okay. What's the buy-in? What is, like, for an experienced person that like smokes meat, like what is a reasonable buy-in cost and like what route should I take? Also, you have to keep in mind that like I live in a shitty apartment with like a tiny sad little concrete backyard, so $2 in a fancy gun? Your ideas intrigue me and I wish you subscribe to your newsletter. Wicked Night Albel, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, good evening. Who in Tempest would be Homer raging at the barbecue pit that he failed to build? I have a decent Homer scream, but I don't think it would be me. I legitimately think it would be Bettel. I don't even think Des would be that at that level. I think it would like 100% be Betel. I know, we built the computer and it was like a clusterfuck, but it wouldn't get to that level. The grill! What the hell is that? Yeah. Jeff Star, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, good evening. Hey Vesper, I was wondering if you've seen pictures of the new cover studio? I haven't. And are you excited to visit it if you ever get 3D? I think I can talk about it because I have no idea. And I'm assuming if you've seen it, it's like an official thing and hopefully not a leak that I should not be talking about. But I don't know. Like I didn't hear about it. Okay, it's official? Okay, cool. Okay. Ranking all of HQ and VG, who do you think grills the best? Oh, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think grill. All right, let's talk about like what little I know about grilling, right? All right, so like every cut of meat is different, right? But if you could have like one catch-all rule that will work like 90% of the time, if you could have one catch-all like rule for grilling, is low and slow, right? It's low and slow. If you don't want tough meat, if you want like juicy meat, low and slow is like a good general rule. Sometimes you break that, right? Like if you want like char, right? But like 80% of the time, low and slow, right? So we're talking about who is the most patient Tempest member, right? I would need to think on that. Like I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. Bjorn the Atlantean Guard, thank you for the super chat. You know, it's actually nice to watch a stream while having breakfast. Doing that oftener. Greetings from Oslo. Yeah. Not at this time. Well, around this time. I'm gonna do a 1-hour stream at midnight my time. Woo. Oh, it's getting a little spicy in here. I think as a general rule of thumb, except Betel, everybody in Vanguard would be better at grilling than everybody in HQ. Betel would be right down in the trenches with the rest of us. Yeah. I think I might be up. I might move myself up. I'm pretty patient. Axel is crazy. Didn't you see our yakiniku stream? Didn't you see that shit? He's like burning all the meat, and then he's burning the meat in the shape of like a dick and balls, right? You don't want that guy to be your grill master. You don't want him to be the pit master. That's not a good idea. Yeah. See, as soon as he learns how to do it, he's good? Maybe. Don't forget the burger. It's raw! You donkey! But with Betel, we'll get interesting flavors. You know what's my go-to? A good brisket, right? I get it. Ribs are incredibly based. Rib meat is like the best meat, right? It's like fatty and like delicious, and if you cook it low and slow, like it's not chewy. It's like very tender if you cook it low and slow. Like ribs are like goated, right? But a good brisket, god damn. A good brisket is like really good. Really? That is like a bold statement. Brisket better than ribs? I prefer brisket over ribs, but I think in terms of like flavor, I understand why people think ribs are like the best. Tell me why I shouldn't be ashamed of preferring brisket. Tell me. Texas brisket is so good. You get the little pink, right? That's like Texas style, right? You get the pink around it. Dude, that little pink ring, and it's like not... Oh, so good. Dude, a Texas style brisket with that pink ring is like 10 out of 10. As a Texan, brisket is better than ribs. Teach me why. Teach me how to like fight off the ribs chads, right? Thus far, I've had to admit that like, just because of like the fat content of rib, like the meat around the rib, of course it's gonna taste like meaty and delicious, but something about the brisket is just like, damn, it's good. Teach me why like a brisket is superior. Fat isn't everything. Brisket just goes well with other foods too. A good brisket is balanced. I like it. Yeah. Brisket is boneless, so more meat per pound, but we're talking about like flavor, right? You ever get like a good brisket and you give it the lightest of squeeze and it's just like the fat just like runs out of like these tiny little like micro holes in the brisket? You ever done that before? You get like a freshly made brisket and you just give it a light squeeze and then like, oh baby. Brisket is a cheaper cut of meat. It is, yeah. Stop, I'm drooling. Oh, the burnt ends. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. I didn't know that barbacoa was barbecue in Spanish my whole life until this year. I'm Mexican, and yes, brisket is better than ribs for variety. As a Texan, it's just good, right? Brisket stands well on its own in its comparison to ribs. True, yeah. Yeah. I just prefer brisket. I think I've always preferred brisket, even when I was younger. I do like me a good rib, but yeah. Leftover brisket is great for a steak. Yes. And a brisket sandwich. You get like a good bread and you get like leftover brisket sandwich. How do you make a rib sandwich? How do you do that? That doesn't make a lick of sense, right? Dude, a leftover brisket sandwich is just... Everyone who got hungry, go eat now. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark, and I'm not gonna go over because I'm streaming tomorrow, and I should shotgun the rest of this whiskey. I'm not gonna do it. It's also just cheaper by the pound if you're willing to take the time to cook it. It's true, yeah. Rib meat is like, dude. The people that like are buying their own groceries. Have you noticed that like? Meat stonks are like through the roof? It's getting so expensive to buy like meat and milk, right? And orange juice. Meat stonks are like going to the freaking moon, right? But good old brisket is still like $3 a pound. $3.50, $3.99 a pound, right? You want like a ribeye steak, you're shelling out like $15 a pound, right? But like brisket meat is like at $4 a pound still. Yeah. More expensive than that there. I mean, if you're in like a big city, then yeah. Like a yeah. Have to put security tags on their steaks, right? Right? But like the humble brisket is just like, nah. I got you. We're a little bit more expensive now because that's just the way that it is, but you could still afford a metric fuck ton of me, and I will feed you my wayward child for 5 days, right? The brisket will always like have your back, right? Laughs in Midwest prices. Tell me about like the promised land, the golden land. Give me your price per pound of like a ribeye steak. Give me the price per pound for like a ribeye steak. Give it to me. $1.99. Fuck you. There's no way. You're lying. For a ribeye, you're sitting on a throne of lies. No freaking way. On sale, $7? That's pretty damn good. That's $4.99? You're shitting me. For a ribeye? No way. $1.99 ribeye, you high as a kite. EU is 15. I pay about 15. Yeah. Ribeye is 14, 12 to 14. Yeah, for me it's about like that. If I'm paying like over 20 to 25 for a ribeye, I'm going to like Whole Foods, right? 2.5 pounds for $30. Damn. Houston, $8.99 per pound. For New York, New York, I think for me, New York is about 10 bucks. 10 bucks a pound. So it's about right. We're getting a villain with some of these prices. Ribeyes are about 10 to 15 per kilo. And a kilo is it's 2.2 pounds per kilo, right? Something like that. 2.2 something. If it's $4.99, it's freaking real. I feel like it might be like, I feel like if it's $4.99 a pound, you like walk out of the supermarket and there's like a cow being like executed gangster style, like behind the supermarket, right? If it's $5.99 a pound for ribeye, like you go behind the supermarket and they're like executing, like, you know, it's like fucking Asian 47 is like executing a cow behind the supermarket, right? Rattle 'em, boys. I don't know, man. I had like a shot and a half of whiskey. I'm getting weird. Raising Sun, thank you for the super chat. And Jesus fed 100 with a single ribeye and a half a bottle of Kentucky bourbon because they never ran out. Amen. Sorry, I'm being weird tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling good because I'm making like headway into my work. I just need to push a little bit more. And I mentioned it this morning. I didn't mention it before. If all goes well, keep in mind that there's always like unforeseen difficulties that are coming up, right? If all goes well, I should be dropping my cover finally this time next week. Saturday next week, I should be dropping my cover finally. And it's gonna be like around like evening, like 5 p.m. PST, and then I'll do like a zatsudan or whatever. Yeah. We got some good stuff in the works. Yeah. And I want to... It's been mentioned... Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? I'm gonna do it and I'll apologize because I did it in good faith. I want to put some hype on it. I want to see like... For the Vesties that are hanging out in chat, I want you guys to throw like a ton of support to Dez. Can you do that for me? Can you do me a solid? If you have to, like, just like on membership and then put that to Dez for his 1.5, right? Could you do it for me? Could you do it for Grandpa? I want like an avalanche of love and support for him because he just like he freaking... I want him to have like the biggest, firmest dub you've ever seen, right? A crazy dub, like a big win. Okay. Girthin, you didn't know that? Okay. He hasn't like tweeted about it, but he's mentioned it twice on live stream, so it's okay to talk about it, right? He's getting a 1.5 touch up. He's getting a 1.5 touch up for you know, for the looks, right? Yeah. His looks are getting like a 1.5 touch up. So like, and then I think it's coming up in like 2 weeks, I think it's coming up in like 2 weeks or so. I don't know what time. We typically don't like talk about that between each other because it's like a big company thing, and you know, it's better like not to, but like It should be coming up soon. I don't know when exactly, so I can't, but it's like a couple weeks from now. Yeah. I just want it to be big for him, right? Big. Gigantic. More hands. I shouldn't say that because it's not true. That's probably not true. I would be very surprised if that's true. No. He's not pulling like an Isaac Netero. Could you imagine? Actually, let's think about this. Could you actually imagine like if he turns to freaking Isaac Netero? Hyakushiki Kanon, right? Could you freaking imagine? No. There's no way. That'd be sick. Okay, I appreciate it, you guys. Just throw him like a crazy amount of love because he deserves it, right? Vesper said it. It must be true. No. I did not say that. I just said it would be funny. No. I'm not spreading misinformation. I just want him to get love. I just want people to throw him like a crazy amount of love, please. Had another sip. Yeah, I need to finish it before I end my stream. Vesper Holland. No. Belmont. No. It's already been announced. I just want. I feel like I get the impression that he's trying to keep the expectations low and he's just trying to like quietly do it, and I want people to like absolutely bombard him with love because he's trying to keep it like low key, right? He's trying to be like, it's fine, not a big deal, don't worry about it, right? I don't know. I'm not leaking anything. I just want him to be loved and appreciated, right? You don't have to ask surprised. I'm not telling you anything about it. He already said it, right? We'll blow it up. Thank you. 1.5 included tiny hat? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Emotionally destroy him with support. Exactly like that. No, you don't have to act surprised. He's already announced it. Everybody, I'm not leaking anything. He's announced it twice. It's just he didn't make a big deal out of it, right? He's mentioned it twice. He's just trying to like not to make a big deal out of it, and you know. What did he announce? KH. Dez is getting a 1.5 touch up to his looks. Yeah. Now we're gonna act just surprised. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, Dez talked about it twice so far. I'm not a squealer, Cheese Puff. Cheesy, why would you do that to me? Buddy, baby, pal, I'm not a squealer. I would never squeal. Vesper Noir leaked behind the scenes content? Real? Not clickbait? Scary? Yeah. What's with the virtual insanity hat, Peepaw? That makes me happy that you call me Peepaw. That makes me happy. Elwood. I just felt like wearing it. I was setting up my stream for tonight and I was just like, Well, I had to take down the art stream. I had a beret and a pipe. And I was like removing the beret and pipe and I saw the Jamiroquai hat and I was like, why not just use it? Meemaw, peepaw, meemaw, peepaw. The beret stays on. No exceptions. Good old pop, peepaw. Yeah. Okay. So Des is the guy who wants everyone to come to his birthday, but wants to test how many actually care about it. No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I think if, all right, do you want me to give like a psychological like analysis of the great Magni Dezmond? I think he's a born entertainer, and his mind is always thinking about like how to make people laugh or how to make people like smile, right? And in his mind, like just like I think he did this for his birthday too, right? He's like, I don't know why people would watch this because it's just like my birthday, right? I don't know why people would watch this because it's just like a new outfit, right? He's like, why would I wouldn't watch that. I would only watch things that are like hilarious, like A tier, like funny content, right? He really does like obsessively think about like making people laugh, right? So if it's not like something that's specifically tailored to entertain people, if it's a celebration stream, he'll be like, that's not entertaining. Like, why would I do that, right? Yeah. He puts up a front. He's like, I don't care about anything. I'm like only in it for myself. But I think out of all of Tempest, he thinks the most about like the people that are like watching us, the Tempera, right? So because it's like a celebration stream of sorts, like I don't think he thinks it's a big deal. Yeah. That's why I think he deserves even more, like more than anyone else, right? He kinda is a tsundere. He kinda is. I also love you guys. I'm like 2.5 shots into like this glass of whiskey. You guys are pretty great. Not gonna lie. I want you guys to make sure you guys like stay healthy and happy, and I don't want to be a negative influence on your life. You guys are pretty great, all right? Make sure that your life is like absolutely cracked, right? You guys are having a good time and you're like kicking ass in life, and then if you're bored, you can hang out with Peepaw, right? You can hang out with me. If I feel like I caused Avesti's life to be like worse than it could have been if they never like met me or like watched me, that would just make me really sad, right? Tell us we're pretty, Chaos Donut. Aren't you just the prettiest little thing? There you go. Grandpa, I'm gonna cry at 3 a.m. I'm sorry. I should end the stream. Are any of the boys still streaming? Are any of the boys still streaming? Shinri? That's an easy go. Shinri? Aruran Senpai? I would love to redirect to Aruran Senpai, but I don't think I have the permissions because he's like a fellow old man, right? No. We're going Shinri. We're definitely going Shinri. Please tell us we're cute. You guys are so cute. You guys are the cutest little thing. Stay cute. Stay safe. Stay happy. All right? Tell us you love us. Fine. 4 milks. Fine. I guess I love you guys. You guys are all right. Stop being weird. It is what it is. Alrighty. I'm gonna set up the redirect and I'm gonna finish. I got like 1.5. I got 1.5 in me. He calls us weird. He doesn't despise us. Listen, if you take away nothing else from the zatsudan, right? Throw Dez a ton of love. Please. Please. Okay? If you take nothing else away from this zatsudan, Was this redirected from Axel? Yeah, Axel was doing a drunk karaoke, and then we poured one out for Axel. He's probably passed out on the floor right now, and I'm feeling buzzed. Okay. All right. Let's take a final swig of this whiskey, and then we'll go ahead and redirect over to Shinri. Is he playing Rust? Is he like sweatlording Rust? Is he like a scrap baron? Is he like the sausage king of Chicago? Abe Froman, the sausage king of Chicago. Joe Suiji Shinri, the scrap king of Chicago. Likely. Ah. Delicious. The scrap goblin. Okay. Bueller. Okay, say hi to Shinri. Please be polite. Please be polite. He likes to rearrange furniture. Thank you for watching, everybody. Expect this next week as well, but not at this time. Well, it is this time, actually. I'm going to stream for 1 hour and 1 hour only. Midnight my time to 1 a.m., right? And I'll try to do that consistently, and I'll add that to my rotation, okay? All right? All right, you guys have a good time. Say hi to Shinri for me. Be polite, okay? All right, take care. Goodbye.